Hello, boys and girls. Today is Tjelovo, Corpus Christi, 8th June 2023, and this is about the God contact meditation. So, you guys who've been following me for some time, you stumbled upon those videos from Krati, from Cambodia, Meditation 123. So, this is further development of that. So, I just gonna repeat it very quickly for the sake of the argument. So my meditation starts with the combination of Corando Malanga's work, Triad Simbad, and flash simulation. So first we have three lamps, which symbolizes red God, yellow soul, and a green body. Then they combine in one ball of light. You enter inside. When you breathe out, you spread out through whole the universe, breathe in one dot, and then after that it took over on its own. So on the next level, I'm on my planet and observing what's happening there and entering the cave, and in the cave there is this stream of a pure energy water. I enter inside, but parallel to that, my mind is already in the God sphere. I'm gonna explain later on. It's like a God is one pillar of light, and we are all around. But this is also happening parallel to that. So this is when I do healing and also thinking. And after that, I fly throughout the planet. So this is Corrado Malanga's part. And this is how I disassociate from this consciousness, from this body. This exercise is done precisely for that. And then after some time of flying over your own planet, you notice big mirror in the sky, and once you cross through the mirror, you connect with your own soul. And so Dr. Corrado Malanga, he is advising to stop there after short contact with the soul. However, I've done my own thing and stayed connected for a longer time, and then went through another barrier, which was like a veil of light, and then entered the realm of a God consciousness. So I've been doing this for some time. Actually, it's been 10 years. And only recently I managed to make a better contact with the God as an entity. So as you guys know, there are people who believe in the God, there are people who don't believe in a God, which is weird. I know that God exists. It's beyond belief. It's certainty. It's more real than you and me and this phone and whoever, wherever you are. It's far more real than that. So once I connect with the God, I simply, and I cannot really describe God with conditional, conventional words and reality, but I'll do my best what I can do. So I'm in a sphere around. It's all like full of glowing dots. You focus on Him, and it's not really like communication, and it's not really like words. It's more like knowing. And so first, when I start to do first contact, when I made, which was like recently, which was on the May 19th, when finally materializes that I can actually see Him, I started to ask, I'm human, you have to forgive me. As long as I'm in a body, I have ego, so I ask Him for some stuff, and clearly, I asked Him for a little bit of money if He can help me out, and the answer was very, very clear. This is not my domain. Where you at, it's not where I rule, and this is not how I rule. So what can I get? And what I got is an answer of three things. Number one, bliss. Number two, mental health. Number three, physical health. And I experienced such a beautiful meditation and such a beautiful bliss. And after that bliss, almost completely, let's say 98% of my suicidal thoughts been gone, like completely gone, like simply not there. And before that, I had 3, 4, 5 times per day, 30 minutes bombardments of suicidal images. Rope, place where to do it, all these pushings from, demonic force. Clearly, I was not internalizing. That's exactly why I'm alive, unlike many TIs, unfortunately. So I knew this is not me. This is not coming from myself. This is what they, fuckery they do. So I persisted through this phase, which lasted, let's say, a number of years, plural, and came to this point, and it was like gone. That's it, completely gone. Another thing, anxiety, almost, let's say, 95, 98% gone. Really, really started to feel much better, and I started to feel I'm like 20 again, not a care in the world. Started to have this feeling of hope for a first time after many decades. Definitely after I became TI, and definitely aware of being TI. So this was just a new perspective. So this was good. This was really good. Another thing which happened. There's so many mosquitoes here, guys. We had so much rain. Another thing, what happened? I completely lost any cravings for cannabis or marijuana. Just gone. Like no wish at all. And it's been more than a month that I consumed anything, and it was not a cannabis. It was a CBD honey. So so yeah, that's a new development. I got really puzzled by like why I'm not thinking about it, why I'm not craving it. But answer is very simple. If anxiety is gone, if suicidal images are gone, of course that cure for that, as a need for that cure is also gone, which is great. I still do believe this is holy plant and a very, very beneficial plant for humans and all life on earth, but that's another thing. And and I also felt that I need to tell you two other things as well. Number one is I do accept no more donations, so you don't really need to offer or send anything. That's fine. No, my material situation didn't change. I'm simply not accepting money at all. And another thing, no more internet communication. If you're not from around here, if you don't know me from personal life, there is no need for you to try to communicate me digitally. That's just how it is. I apologize to people I really do find very close to heart, people I met online, people like definitely Marina from LA, Joanna from Australia, Stephen from Switzerland, uh, Seroch from Ireland, and many others. Please don't take it personally. This is simply as it is, and maybe I don't really understand at this moment consciously why it's like that, but I simply know it is the right thing to simply communicate with you guys. So this was my update. As you noticed, I don't have many updates lately. One of the reasons is I feel that I already said everything I needed to be said. This was a new thing, of course. Another thing, I'm not dealing with the current thing. I'm not commenting what's going on in the world. You have shitloads of YouTube channels who are doing that. I do have things which I'm noticing it, but just don't feel compelled to say anything about it. And another thing you really need to understand, that we here in Europe, we've really regressed back to the 1980s, back to the verbal delict era from the communism, when there is like a very long list of things you are not allowed to say any longer digitally, or else police is knocking on your door and you have shitloads of problems. So you also need to understand that it's not only YouTube algorithm which is doing thing, but now there is real you know armed people with badges, with guns, doing the agenda. So that's also part of the whole thing. And what we had as a freedom is, we had this nice little window, but we have to enjoy life as long as we are not picked up in the, FEMA concentration camps, as long as we can enjoy beautiful sunshine and, you know, illusion of the normality. Thank you for watching, and take care, guys.